Yeah, just around some words and as if they're animals in a corral and look at them from the fence or I'm not really here or um, got some pencils on a, whoa, they're rolling on the board here and um, yeah, I mean, to even begin on being a person or a being or uh, I have my accessories. I'm actually beginning on something else. I like telling stories where no one tells you anything at all and welcome to the world, and they never will tell you the rest of it that you're looking at them for. and they like you for this or they're not really sure or I mean we all kind of try to make a grid pattern or make the connections because we're trying to construct something else and we know we are something else. Let me put these pencils down there. Whoops, they just get sucked into the mess. And to walk up to someone and say, well, you know, I got this extra stuff here and no, I'm not a photogenic person. Put my ass photo and my legs photo and work out and show you my rippling muscles or what is the rest of the story and I don't have it. Try to construct me now. Meet with someone and say, well, look, Janie, I'm trying to construct a different person here. And she goes, well, you can't say that to me. We're educated professionals, and I mean, you have to act a certain way, and life is constructed. We keep a clean house, and we meet and talk about pretty much the surface, even though it's highly educated. But she goes, Slim, are you feeling totally okay? Or and the purple gray flowers, familiar. She says, that's your face, right? In this way of talking, I'll allow you a bit. And he slams says, yeah, I mean, I want to construct something else. It's not working out. Plumbing gets fixed sometimes, but I have a sculpture and, you know, there's drawers in it. As if make me, right? I'm trying to make some other kind of thing that is just about looking into the camera or meeting to film my gray screen of words and I've got my equipment and it's filling in for being my body and my surface you can view with your eyes and I've got this other stuff if I can not panic and give you this other being. It's like with if you have faucets or outside faucets, I'm failing here. I'm just reading. I'm just reading and she says it's okay. I want to see the other being too in my day and I have 5 minutes or I have an hour if you get me, if I understand this. And he goes, sorry, Janie. And she goes, I'm an intelligent woman and I don't have time for, you know, rude word insert there for lies and play games and he says thank you for not inserting a rude word and I can't even talk. But this was some time ago. Get a plumber in and here I am at a book of better talk. The guy's good at his job, fixes it all up. He's friendly, shake his hand, pay him. Everything's fine. And Slam looks at Janie and goes, is this okay? I don't know how. Further in the hours, what are ETs in the universe? And EO2, EOTU, edge of the universe, and creates things instantly. But you know, a human and creating things instantly, and what's really wrong with society and each of us in a body, and hard to deal with what we really are, or in our heart, in our life, if we even know something there that might like to perform like this with drawings on a lap and on a board on a lap and run some laps. Or you might end up at a mental hospital even asking about this, and people don't want to go through the front door on that. Ever have a composed person that does more than a mental hospital and anything? Mystery inside. Turns out the people in there, in me, I can do this somewhere at a coffee shop or meeting place, or I'm dressed and presentable, and I need this to weave in all over the world. Whether doctors, psychiatrists, psychologists, they're sort of good at what they do. Give them a compliment, they try. I'm really here. She looks at him. Your eyes are going funny. What's your finger wandering there, scratching things? Or I unlock other place. I'm not from this earth. I might come up with something. And I mean, just accessories like purple gray, flowers on the wall. I'm okay with that as my face, and I sort of need a rest of, I don't know. Oh, those drawings almost fell off my lap again. And just, I mean, touch me, Janie, or follow your fingers over me, or we're really something else, you know? We really are gonna be... Oh, God. Yeah. She says this is ridiculous. Keep doing it. Do you have a place? I mean, do you have a place in your writing? I don't mean let's go back to your place. Find a place in here and sit with me. But people in great professions are just as afraid of all this, giving it time, or unlock other place. Give me breathing room. As what am I really? Anywhere in the whole city, in shopping centers, and sit in a food court and be a retail clerk, or give me the space, man. Talk to me about what the being is, or behind the human body and mind, behind each of us. Give me spontaneous, she says, of the being cutting through all presentation of body and walking around and surface of earth. And he says, yes, Janie, yes. In bed last night, I was alone. Of course I was alone. And unique revelation in alone, or we're all alone, or just in hard to talk to people. I realized, oh, I'm tired here. Could we have something else? I don't know. Just, yeah. Piles of things, or, yeah. A room, and I don't know. Just each of us inside ourselves that can't come up with anything, can't compose it. Sit and be like a person's supposed to be. I lay there and I could talk to the Iotu, feel I'd done enough meditation and suffered enough and lived enough in this circumstance, and the Iotu was behind them too. I am the Iotu. give us more as, but yeah, I'm trying to do something here. There we go. Oh, this is terrible, Janie says. This is so terrible. And he says, yeah, in our lives, practice to have something like this, accessories, mold a different person, or try and all the stress. Give us a break, fix the plumbing, and you as a person shower, shave, or whoever you are, male or female, and dress right and be presentable. But really longing for this. Janie looks at Slam and she goes, I don't have time. I've got a bunch of things to do today. Why don't you get to it? You great woman. Yeah, what are we all? She says, having a sculpture near you. I have one too, and she shows a different one, and he touches it a bit, and they sit back and look at each other as if show drawings on lap, on board, and show purple-gray flowers on wall, and give me time. I'm creating me, or I wanna know you're so boring and stressed and chaotic. Have some drawings on a board, she says, and I'm into it, she says. You've got me here, I'm into it. I'll spend an hour